Hello, hello, welcome. As you can see, we're playing a different game today. Well, tonight, rather. We are playing BattleTech, which was released in 2018. It's made by Harebrained. I think the official name is Harebrained Studios. Let me go to look. I want to be sure I got the name. I just not know. I see it shortened to HBS constantly. So let me make sure I get the name right. Okay, it's Harebrained Schemes. I always thought it was Harebrained Studios. Anyway, it's made by Harebrained Schemes and published by Paradox Interactive, the same people behind grand strategy titles such as Crusader Kings 2, Hearts of Iron, and all that. Now, let me see here. So, this is a turn-based strategy game, a lot like XCOM2 in approach. Yeah, we will be running with some custom settings here. We're going to skip the prologue because it's large. Yeah, it's just tutorial crap. You don't need to do it. Let's see. We're going to do the default of 3 for assembly. Normally, if you do it on if you do 8 and assemble 10 mechs, you get an achievement for that. I would say ideally the best balance is a 5. See, you got one for the center torso. No, actually, hold on. Yeah, if you count the head as part of the center torso, you should do 5 for one for each part. Then, one for each section of the mech. We are not doing our Iron Man mode because this is a casual run. We're not doing unequipped mechs. So we're actually going to leave pretty much a lot of these on default. Now we are running mods, however. Now let's see. I have the list here. We're running 3 specific mods. One is the Pilot Health Pop-Up mod. What this is, it allows us to see see how many health points are remaining in a pilot whenever we do enough damage that scores a critical hit and causes damage directly to the pilot themselves. All pilots have 3 health base, and they can increase this with training, as well as some modules. We are also doing the random campaign start mod, which randomizes our starting units as well as our starting mechs. Normally, you would start with 3, including your commander. You start with 4 total mech warriors, and they're hard set normally to pre-generated ones. They also have their own customization path, which is again hard set. You can't get random stats with them. However, with the random campaign mod, the random campaign start, you do get a random assortment of mech warriors, and also you can customize your random starting mechs. Normally, you start with a Blackjack, a Locust, a Shadowhawk, and a Vindicator. You can customize your starting mechs with the mod to any random amount. I have it set to 1 heavy, 2 medium, or maybe 3 medium, and a light. We'll see when we get in. I kind of forgot to check before seeing what I had it set to, but I do have it set to 1 heavy at least. Now, heavies early on are actually not that overpowering because they require significant investment before they become gods of death. And the last mech we have, the last mod we have is the Skip the Leopard, which skips the tutorial missions as well as the very first mission after the tutorial, which is the Majesty Medals mission. At least it's supposed to. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm pretty sure that is the mod that skips it. That being said, we now are ready to go into the customization screen. So, something you'll note is we have load time issues with this game, unfortunately. It's as far as I know, it's always had bad load times, and I am considering moving to a solid state drive. Well, we will see how bad the load times actually are first. If I remember correctly, they're not really that bad. It just seems that bad because you don't have You don't have, yeah, you just have this up here as a distraction, whereas you know other stuff you can just have like flashing images or a load progress bar. So we will see how bad it actually is, if we need to move it to a solid state drive or not. Of course, we will have to see if it actually improves it or not. But that being said, we're just waiting for it to get going. Now, a little bit about the history of this game. Well, the history in setting. Here we see the story. It's the Oregon Reach, which is in the Rimworld Periphery, and the Periphery is basically lawless space for the most part. There are the closer you go to Great House space, the more subject you are to their laws. But generally, it's might makes right out here. And this takes place in 3025, which is during the third succession war. Let me go check the timeline to be safe, because I may be wrong on remembering it. So let me see what the timeline is. Okay, let's pull up the list. 3025 is the late succession wars. Let's see. Okay, yes, the third succession war was going on during 3025. And then 3028 to 3030 was the fourth one. Okay. Alright, so now we know where we are at in the timeline as regards to the section wars. So, here we move on to this. Okay, now you can choose your background, and I think the only one that actually matters is Davian, because you actually get actual plot, dialogue options with it. Actually, no, I think Davian and Periphery matter the most. I've only played as Davian, so I don't know, what the other ones do. If any other ones will get you, something. Oh, actually, sorry. Wanted to do that. Now, your starting skills are actually pretty important. You want to pay very close attention to what your starting stats are. Now, it should be different from player to player, but personally, I love rushing Master Tactician because that gives you incredible mobility. How does that work? Well, once you get, I think it's 8 Tactician is when you unlock the Master Tactician trait. What this does is that any mech you pilot has automatic +1 initiative. Now, what this means is you get extra. Your turn order comes more frequently. Assault mechs by default have 1. Then if you put a Master Tactician in them, that gives them 2. That makes them as fast. They take turns as often as heavies who do not have a Master Tactician. And if you put one in a heavy, then they take turns as fast as a non-Master Tactician medium, and so on. This means a Master Tactician in a medium or a light can take many turns. And if you combine this with the Cyclops, I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it's the HQ or the 10Z. They both have the +1 initiative, and to all lance mates, which means it stacks with Master Tactician, meaning you can have a very fast assault, which is fucking hilarious. So you do want to, the Tactician will also governs how often your called shots hit, and so combined with gunnery. So we are going gunnery and tactics for the first one. Now, this is actually one you want to consider because not only does it give you gunnery, it also has plot dialogue points. And you see here, you see every different one. Actually, let's go back and look at the other ones too. As you can see, they do have different ones. Piloting and tactics, tactics and guts, piloting and guts, gunnery and guts. Now, either way, you're gonna have a generic tragic past. It's almost anime-like in here, but we want exiled, gunnery and tactics. So here we have gunnery, guts, gunnery, tactics, merchant guard. Now, as far as I know, you cannot have any higher than 4, maybe, I think 3 points, maybe 4 in a starting trait. So we are going to Oregon Coast and Soldier. That's my favorite combo. And this is the blackjack I was talking about earlier. You would normally start with one of these. So we're going to name this a stream as usual. Let's just do a random name. Screw it. That'd be weird. Have a Japanese name with someone who's very on space. Excuse me. It's weird because if you go to that combo, it's very, very strange because each of the great houses has a distinctive ethnic flavor as well as origin. Let's see, for House Kurita, they actually trace their origins all the way back to the Second World War. With as far as I know, the Kurita that is listed in the House Kurita lore book, your lore information is a fictional one. And House Kurita is very obviously Japan. House Liao, I can't pronounce their name. I think it's Liao. Or Liao, I do not know. The Capel Confederation, they are very obviously Chinese. Davion, I think, is supposed to be Swedish with... I'm not actually sure. I believe it's mostly Swedish, but overall it's Scandinavian. With House Steiner being German-oriented. And House Marik is, I think, pretty much mostly American and some European. I forgot the makeups of those three, but Liao is obviously Chinese, and Kurita is obviously Japanese. So that's why it's so strange to have a name like that. So we'll just pick this. Honestly, I never did like mess around in here. Some of the presets were all right, so. Anyway. Okay, so here we are with our background. Like I said, you cannot start... Okay, so I was right. You cannot start with more than 4. Now here, like it says, if you hover over it, it tells you which stat does what. Ideally, by the end of the game, you want to have maximum 10 because you will be going against enemies in the endgame who are considered elite and have maxed out stats. So tactics governs called shot opportunities as well as indirect fire penalty, reduction, and the minimum wage of your weaponry, which is very, very important. Guts, helps with weapon recoil, as well as heat generation, and your maximum health overall. The more health you have, the less likely it is you're going to be dying. You're going to have a dead mech warrior on your hands, and it also loads how much time they take to, come back from injury. Because this also stacks with your medical base. Piloting governs melee hit chance, sprint distance, as well as how many hits, how much stability damage it takes to knock you down. So a level, maxed out pilot can be very hard to take down. And we have gunnery, which is basically your ranged weapon, calculator, as well as it also helps your ability to stop people using evasion. It's as well as it says it right there what it does. High gunnery and high tactics are what you really want for straight up sniping out units and getting maximum salvage. So we're gonna go, and once we get in, it'll be easier. Yeah, okay, we skipped the Majesty Medal mission. Great. So here we are to start. It automatically pauses it and puts you in the starting area. So let's take a look at our mech warriors. Okay, so some of these icons are if you hover over and tells you Ronin means if this guy dies or you fire him, you will never see him again. This is the Kickstarter backer. So this is a custom one to reward people who helped with the Kickstarter when the game was in the Kickstarter phase. And we have two. Yeah, okay, we have 2 Kickstarters and 2 Ronin. Okay, and we have someone here who's already started off with. Wow, they have actually some really good stats off right off the bat. I was not expecting this. Okay, so this is actually, wow. So this is actually what we would be doing normally. This is incredible fucking luck. Like, I am legitimately shocked here. As you can see here, let's see, yeah, you got the sensor lock, which is actually very, very useful because it shuts down light mechs via reducing their evasion charges. It also hinders the target mech from being able to hit you more reliably. And we also have the multi-target, which is very useful if you're surrounded by a few mechs and or vehicles and you want to get them down quick. Now, something to note about the skill tree is you can have 2 secondary abilities. These are considered secondary abilities, and you can have 1 primary trait. Now, the primary trait also determines your final specialization. This is where you get Master Tactician. So you want to always get this first. At least that's what I would do. I would always get this first. And if you take 2 secondary abilities, you lose the ones here. As you can see here, Commander. This is the full one. Let's see, you got Bulwark, which makes you tankier. You got Piloting, which gives you, it's a passive ability, and it gives you extra evasion after moving. You also get Entrenched. And here are the other primary abilities. Ace Pilot, which means you can fire at the shooting, rather you can move after if you shot if you have not already moved, as well as Coolant, which you remove 50 extra heat the round, but you gain extra for the next 3 after. This is actually kind of a trap because there are certain setups that you can reliably get, which pretty much nullify this. So, yeah, here we are. We're going to get our sensor lock early on, so we're going to go ahead and go do this. And what I like to do is get all four of these, I like to get all four of these to level 4 before picking my first ability. Because if you do that, you get +1 health, as well as, indirect fire penalty. And +1 steady, so it is very much worth it to spend a little time and get all these level 4 first before deciding what your specializations you want to pursue. And as I said before, I heartily recommend getting Master Tactician. It makes heavies and assault mechs much better in the late game. The late game perk by far, but it helps them so much.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Ready to get it on.
Okay, no experience there.
Yep.
Alright, so our commander is the only one had it. Now, something to note is, your commander is effectively immortal. You can lose your commander in battle and they will not be considered permadead at all. The rest of your warriors are not that lucky. It is possible for a warrior to survive you're losing all their health in battle, but you need a very advanced dropship as well as some sheer fucking luck, because it's pretty much non-existent. It's that's the point where you want to save and reload. Okay, so now we've looked at our mech warriors. We're going to look and see what RNGesus gave us. Oh, we got a pretty nice spread here. So, okay, looks like I had it set for 3 mediums and a light. Okay, that sounds about right. So we got the Cataphract, which is a pretty decent mech. It's a solid mech. It's let's see, 70 tons if I remember right. Yep, there it is right there. 70 tons, and its stock roll is Brawler and Close Assault. So let's take a look at its setup. You can remodel your mechs to any configuration as long as you have the hard points for it. I believe there are mods, however, that change this around to where you are not limited to it. So we have a PPC, which is a long-range weapon. It's also a very hot weapon, and honestly, PPCs are huge traps in this game. You know, you're much better off doing large laser sniper setups. AC-10s are kind of solid, but generally if you want to run an AC boat, you want to put an AC-20 on it, just fuck shit up. Just bring down the thunder. So first thing we're going to do is, let's see, we're going to strip armor because we want to remove all this. Yeah, you could do this without stripping the armor, but what you want to do is this little trick. Let's see. We're going to remove this AC-10. Partly because I don't really care for it right now. We're going to remove these excess heat sinks because with careful management you do not need this many. So let's see, remove this. We only have the one large laser apparently. Let's see, let's check the store. I think there might be a large laser. Yes, okay, good. We will buy this.
New weapon systems available.
Okay, so we're gonna put this in the torso. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's been a while since I played, and I meant to drop this too. Now we have large lasers in the torso, which means we have a long-range weapon that's actually pretty decent on heat. Now, if you look at it here next to, it says 40 damage in 18 heat. This is opposed to PPC's 50 damage and 35 heat. Now, that is why PPCs are like a very big trap now. From what I remember, they used to be very, very good. However, they've been adjusted long ago, so they're not worth it. I didn't start playing this until I think, let's see, earlier this year. So, I did not get to see the glory days of PPC. Now, we have this as a long-range weapon sniping platform. Okay, actually, I think we can put the AC-10 back in. You do want to put a little bit more ammo in, though, because these things are really hungry for ammo. Let's see, man, we max armor, and here we have almost a full armor. And it'll take 12 days to refit it. This time goes down when you have your dropship more advanced. So actually we're going to strip again, and then we're going to put, I think, let's see, our heat efficiency is pretty decent. So we don't need to put in extra heat sinks or anything. So let me think. We're gonna probably just put. No, I don't think we. Let's see. These are 8 rounds, so we have 16 rounds in there. Yeah, we should. What? Oh, man, I'm looking the wrong one. Right? Okay, yes, I am right. That's right. All right. And now we have nearly maxed out armor. Actually, let's drop that. Unfortunately, we're under tonnage, so it's really difficult because I really would like to have that extra, leg armor. So we will strip again to be safe. And sadly, I think our weapon setup is not going to permit this. Actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, it is something. It's fractional armor, unfortunately. So we will have to change this around a little bit. This is part of the game, however. You got to figure out the right puzzle. So we are probably going to have to go without a ton of armor, which sucks. But if you play carefully, you will not miss it. And it's more important to keep your upper areas clean, handled on a heavy tank, rather heavy mech.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, here we have the crab. The crab is also a pretty good laser platform. We'll take a look at it. We're going to get rid of this because we don't have much use for small lasers. Oh, and he had large lasers here too. We could, however, do a triple large laser setup. So let's see if we can afford another one. Let's see if they have another. Yes, they have another one. Good.
New weapon systems available.
So we have a triple large laser setup here. Max out armor. Now you're being a medium mech, you're not gonna have as much armor as a heavy or an assault. Oh, actually, yeah. I didn't realize we still had those heat sinks in, so drop a couple of those. There we go. Much better. Let's see. I don't see jump jets. Yeah, I don't think this is a jump capable mech. I don't see it. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, you can't put jump jets on there. So we're actually going to put a couple of jump jets in. It'll give us a little bit of mobility.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Here we have the hatchet man. Hey, actually, I didn't bring up the other mech's hover info. So you got the Crab 20, which is, skirmisher, direct fire support. We have it set up for sniping. Here we have the Hatchet Man, which is a DLC mech. Now, something that was brought up when I was looking into the mod that randomizes your starting mechs, whether or not it could actually give you DLC mechs for DLC you do not own. We do, in fact, own all the DLC for this, so this is not an issue for us personally, but it may be of interest to people who do not have the DLC. So this is the Hatchet Man, which is pretty much an old school melee mech. It's got a powerful melee weapon, which we will look at. Honestly, what you should do is, if you use the randomizer, remove certain certain equipment that you do not actually want to bother. Now, okay, first off, if you see here, this is a grayed out component, which means you can never remove it. And right here, the hatchet is part of the Hatchet Man, meaning you cannot remove this weapon. You can't, however, remove anything else, and you will see later on heavies and assaults with grayed out components, which means hard locked. Usually, however, it's fairly generous on tonnage, though. So we have SRM6. Let's see, yeah. Okay, we need to give that some more ammo, because those things are very hungry on ammo. We'll max out our armor while we're at it. Actually, put in another ammo, then yeah. Here, no tonnage, just a lot missing. Okay, so let me think. I'm just looking over the mech for deciding what else we should do. Now, you do lose the machine guns, which are, yeah, they're half a tonnage, but they're incredibly short range and only good for melee. Now, I've never been really good with melees, build, so as soon as possible, we'll probably get rid of the Hatchet Man. Because I'm not good with melee in BattleTech. I tend to prefer ranged weaponry. And plus, you need some significant investment into melee for that to work, even with that Hatchet Man's craziness. So here we have the Assassin. Now, what we're going to do is actually remove this. What's this intercept system? Oh, okay. So this is actually a really good anti-light mech, setup. Yeah, we're gonna put some SRM. Well, actually, let's see. I don't think we can fit many SRM6s on here. We removed some of these jump jets. We possibly could. Don't think so though. So let's take a look at the store. Yeah, and as you can see here, there are some strong weapons in here we can't really afford yet, nor do we really have the mechs that I would consider putting them on. And it looks like we don't have any access to any SRM6s here, so we will just leave it. We're going to reset it. Yeah, we're going to still reset it. Actually, okay, there we go. I got an idea. We're going to put SRM2s in. It's better than nothing, sadly. Think there's an SRM2 in store? Yeah. Now, the stores change depending on the system and everything, and once you get access to the black market, you get access to even more interesting equipment. Usually it's high-powered stuff that's great for in-game. That's nowhere near enough ammo. We need to drop some of these jump jets. Like, we do not need that many jump jets. Okay, he being a meaty mech is kind of fragile, but it will do for now. The assassin is probably something else we're going to get rid of
I'll get it in the
when we
schedule.
can. That being said, we have our contracts. Now, early on, you do not... Okay, when you're looking at your missions, you do not want to piss off the pirates. Mechanically, this is because they give you access to black market, and the more missions you do for them, and the higher your standing is, the sooner it is that it comes up, then you get a cheaper black market pass. You want the black market ASAP. So we're gonna navigate around. Yeah, and this is all store filters and biome filters and difficulty filters. It tells you a little bit. So we're going to Detroit. And the travel time is 19 days, so it costs us 60,000 to go there. We have more than enough money for this.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
The first time we see the little animation, I'm gonna play it out, then I'm just gonna skip them as fast as possible. Because once you see them all, you don't need to see them anymore. Unfortunately, however, there are some that are hard coded to not be skippable, such as the jumping in and out animations. So here you get random events that are dilemmas. They have the same. They work on the same principle as dilemmas in Total War games, where if you do them, you get a certain perk. It may not be obvious, may not be down the line. You may not do nothing. It's how you get extra traits outside of combat and such. So I do not actually know what the other two options are. I think if you piss off, you tell off the banks, that they will send, you get special combat missions or something, or you get harder, get bad reputation. I'm not actually sure. I've never done that option, so I've always done this, and it keeps the company from being screwed over. Okay, so
Waypoint reached, Commander.
So the store is different in each area. Let's see. They have some interesting mechs here. Got Commando, Cicada. I've never actually heard that word pronounced properly. I think it's Cicada. Got Banshee, which is an assault mech. Any mech that weighs between 80 tons and 100 tons is an assault mech. Any that weighs between 40 and 55 is a medium. Any that weighs between 60 and 75 is a heavy. And anything lighter than a medium is a light. Got a Javelin, a Phoenix Hawk, Quick Draw, Thunderbolt, Trebuchet. You got a lot of good mechs here. At least early on. So we're going to go to the command center. So here's something interesting. If you save the game, then go into the the Comstar contracts, your missions available will actually reset. It only keeps missions generated if you save after. If you save, then go into it and you don't like the missions available, reload the save, and it changes the missions. It's a interesting thing I discovered a while back. So if you're looking to cherry pick certain missions early on for some kind of a cheat strategy, then yeah, you would want to do that. So basically, so something to note about the factions is, You can never have more than neutral relations with the planetary government faction. They will always be neutral. You can shoot up all of the people all you want, or you can work for them all you want. It will never move, which means they are a convenient punching bag if you want to get in good with pirates or other factions. So there are pirate. These missions, yeah, these missions are not good for us because we want. Well, actually, let me think. Murik is usually a pretty safe one to take on. So this is basically destroy an enemy lands. We need to wait until our we have 2 weeks in game before our stuff is ready. So we will have to go and do that.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Our nest egg is...
Yeah, you're gonna keep getting these notices until you get your financials in order.
Is complete.
And we can go take the contract. So we're gonna go do this. This is a pretty simple one. Right now we're pretty strapped for cash, and you want to take salvage when you have your warriors developed enough to take advantage of it, and with more reliable sniping and all that. So it's okay not to go for heavy on salvage early on. You generally want to have your commander in your heaviest stuff. Now this is just me putting around because in the end they'll all operate the same, so it doesn't matter which one. But seeing as we have this fucking crazy lucky ass warrior here, we want her in the sniper boat for now. And the commander, we want him. We want the commander in the heaviest stuff because you got to protect your commander. Now here is a good tooltip that we will be abusing later. My ideal lance always has an archer, which means if you have a spotter, you can rain down death from extreme range, and with impunity too. Yeah, unfortunately, here is another part with load time. So we will see how bad it is. And this is actually better than the load time we had on creation, because at least here we get an interactive picture, well, animated picture. Okay, here we go. I was tabbed out while waiting for it to load. We are ready to go.
Command interface initiated.
So here is our first real mission after the tutorial on skipping Majesty medals.
What are those? Trees? Trees.
So here is something to note. As you can tell, as you may recognize rather, this is very much like XCOM in presentation. Unfortunately, fortunately, it does not have some of the quality of life options that XCOM has, which we'll go over in time. First off to note is until you engage the enemy, you have quick movement.
I'll do what I can.
You know, quick and unlimited movement, I should say. See? Now this should be where we should encounter them if we keep, you know, we move up. Ah, there it is.
Yeah? Understood.
Now, if you see here, you can see little white dotted lines. This is your engagement range. Rather, your contact line is what I'm going to call it. I don't know there's an actual official name for it, but it means if you go there, you will get vision on, you know, enemies within that range, and it tells you the direction they're coming from. So, okay, commando and a javelin. This will be very easy, even with our very, you know, fresh out, underdeveloped mech warriors. Other than that, goddamn Ronin. Wait, is the Ronin or a Kickstarter one? Ooh. Okay, so stray shot. Stray shots can sometimes hit your, multiple units. Or rather, if you aim it at somebody, you can hit somebody nearby, just as it would imply.
I'm here.
Let's see, javelin, commando. They're both pretty good to hit. Now, I think, this is curious. Oh, I think it's you get better because it's arm mounted. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna fire all three. Hopefully, take them out quick. Now there are two ways. Two ways to instantly incapacitate a mech. One is to take out its head, which is usually very hard unless you have a like a marauder aimbot, which is pretty much what maxed out tactician inside a marauder is, a fucking aimbot. Or you can take out his center torso. If you take out the head, that gives you maximum salvage. If you take out the torso, you get pretty much almost no salvage. And with some mechs, it can be really hard to do that because they're usually very armored up. So we're gonna fire and just see what we get. Okay, only one hit. Ah, we got a structure explosion and
But that hurt.
yeah, destroyed a heat sink. So he's gonna be sweating a bit.
Got it.
Now, if you get your structure down to 0, they're done. It's usually I think that usually kills their center torso, regardless of where you got them. And another way to incapacitate a mech is to knock down both his, destroy both of its legs.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
This is probably going to kill it this time because we did a lot of damage already.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Okay, I was wrong. If we had our commander, yeah, I probably would have.
Reporting. Critical hit.
So this guy's pretty much screwed the next time any of my other people take a turn. So we're going to beat up the commander now, get him weak. So we can try to take it out in the next turn.
All weapons committed.
Or we could do that and just kill it now. So this tells you how many opponents you have left in a mission. It always works off multiples of it tells you how many are left in a lance. It'll be either there's always 4 maximum in a single lance. So you'll either see 25%, 33%, or here 50%.
What now?
Both taken out quickly.
Enemy mech is to
Mission successful.
So that was pretty, quick and easy. I think we spent more time in the loading screen than we did in combat. Just like Cape Westwind. So he took a minor hit. Now, some things can affect how much you gain or lose from a contract. If you take a contract from a power and you take minimal rewards, you get a huge amount that scales higher depending on your the difficulty of the contract. And it also gives you achievements too. Oh, he took some damage. Well, we're going to have to repair that. Now we got a little bit of salvage. You always want to try to take the heaviest mech or whatever you're close to completing, because sometimes you can get the rest of the mechs anyway. That's where going heavy on salvage pays off later on, because when you're running around with a bunch of heavies and assaults as your constant targets, that's free money. That's big money too. Like if I remember correctly, complete assault hulls usually go for, I think, 4 or 5 million a pop, if not more. That's for selling, however, not for buying. Okay, so we're a little bit better off on our stuff now. We need to go repair. After every mission, early on you could be doing a lot of repairing, even with unbalanced stuff like what we have here. And also, you don't have to worry about ammo because it automatically it automatically refills, even if you go through all of it. Okay, so this is a pirate one. Okay, so we're just ignore that. We're actually gonna go to Belferon in the process because you want to move around and try to get some try to find missions that are pro-pirate or anti-government, because like I said, government are punching bags.
Bio command.
So we're gonna skip that.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
And unfortunately, it'll pause every time an event pops up like that. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, I paused it by accident. Okay, so continue. It's like the contract's available. A lot of this early on, until you start getting your story missions, is basically you go around looking for a couple contracts to do. Unfortunately, there's pirates all over the place here. We can't really, go picking fights with them just yet. You kind of ideally want to avoid doing that period. Let me look at the star map actually. Let me see if I can get some ideas here. Let's see. Pirates. Yeah, maybe we should actually went there instead of going to here. Because here you can see the black market.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Okay, so oops, I'm here. Unfortunately, it can be really fast on sometimes when he wants to do this.
Ready to go over financials whenever.
Okay, we have enough for another month, I think. Okay, so so to cut down on cost, you want to have only your active mechs available. So that should come down. Yeah, it brought our cost down about almost 24,000. Very nice. We should honestly sell that. So once we get to a station, we can sell. Actually, no, I think we can sell now, right? Yep. Okay, yeah, you cannot purchase or sell while in transit, so you gotta wait to dock.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
So we're gonna go ahead and sell that locust. Actually, we should sell these extra weapons too. Late game, when you have a lot of salvage, it's a good way to get some items because they cost nothing to transport around. And they can be, a lot of them can be really, just give you a lot at once. Alright, so let's take a look at contracts again. We see Canopian forces, okay. And also, it's kind of crappy, but hey, we need the money bad. Unfortunately, some factions you can't go, selfless with. I think it's only, I think you can't do that with planetary government. Actually, hold on. Let me check our mech warriors. They may have some experience enough for a couple points.
Yes, Commander.
That's right. We didn't use him. Honestly, we may just let him go.
Good to go.
And you want to have extra mech warriors around just in case shit hits the fan. So let's see here. Now, yeah, we want to get that early on.
Aye.
There we go.
Training confirmed.
Every single point of gunnery will increase your base hitting. Yeah, so this is actually loading a lot faster than I thought it would. It's been a couple months, so I thought it was actually much worse on loading. But, so maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Not a happy climate for battle, Max.
So basically, we're going to stay here and wait for them to come to us. This works a lot better when you have, long range, very long range setups like with Marauders and Archers. For now, we got to make do.
Got it.
Enemy detected.
Yeah, see? Okay, so something interesting to note is the more you crank your tactician, the more data you get from this. Okay, looks like you're targeting the base already. So we're gonna move. Next time we're gonna move around and smack the shit out of them.
What do you need? Roger.
Okay, so we got a Panther and a Locust. So let's see. Yeah, go ahead and fire on them.
How'd that taste? Hey.
Yes, Commander.
Since we have an assassin here, we want them to deal with the lights. Go ahead and get rid of this guy. Alright, he's down.
Enemy down.
here. There. Okay. I'll try.
Honestly, this war is incredibly strong, so this is great. This would be very useful for overcoming a lot of problems early on. Not all of them, mind you, so, you know, I can still fuck this up, but... And now they're going after the, our mechs instead of the base, which is great. This is what we want them to do. We want them to come after us.
Yeah? All weapons, fire.
This is a health pop-up. Normally you couldn't see that. So it's very useful for telling you what kind of, you know, what enemy might be a good priority to take out. Now, we have enough resolve for an action. This is modified by the dropship later on. This is how you do precision strikes without call shot available. Because call shot normally kicks in at when you have a mech that's in a incapacity, like a knockdown on the back, or otherwise in a position where you can get a free shot in on them. We're not going to be using much of that right now, so...
Affirmative.
Ooh! We got both legs in one salvo. Nice!
Throw it.
Heads up, Commander.
So that might actually give us a full mech salvage. Okay, we got more lights coming in. Let's see, 25 ton. You cannot tell what kind of mech it is until you actually visually sight them. But by looking at tonnage and knowing what tonnage, what mechs are and what tonnage, you can get a general idea. Because I think there's only a couple of mechs that are actually in certain ranges. Yeah, I assume if you have modding and such, then that's a different story.
I'm here.
So,
Advancing, I guess.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
okay, they're attacking the base again. It's no big deal, we'll get them.
No.
Okay, it's a fire starter, which is a pain in the fucking ass if you're running a hot mech, because those guys can, make you just ruin your day quick. We're gonna try to get rid of him quick. So we're gonna take the easy shot against his torso. Oh, ooh, we took his head out. Okay then.
Mech destroyed.
That's BattleTech for you. Aim for the chest and get the head instead.
Yeah? Roger.
Receiving you.
Mean to buff, huh? Interesting.
Alpha thrust.
Probably should have had him take the precision shot. Let's start precision strike instead. Okay, that's all of them. Once you eliminate all hostiles, you can end the mission early on instead and wait for the objectives.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So that was a pretty good kill. That was a great kill.
Mission successful.
And since we accomplished, since we got the bonus objectives, extra money. So we got extra 30%, seatbelts, which is something we really needed right now. And we came out with no damage. This is all pure profit. And since we took down, we took down, okay, I see it. The fire starter was headshotted, so guaranteed three salvage points. In order to salvage parts in order to get them back, up and running. So it also tells you whether or not you already have one. Since we already didn't have any of these, we don't have them. So we'll move on. Okay, we got parcel salvage from the Locust and the Panther. Cool. Okay, now we have our first story mission. So you had to do a couple missions early on in order to pop up, the story missions. And every now and then, in order to move the story along, you had to do some, mercenary contracts in order to move it along. So here you can actually see, it tells you, whenever you see something like this, it's a term you can highlight in order to learn more about it. It's very useful for people who are unfamiliar with the game, the game's lore, or who don't remember certain things. This is the hyperpulse. Here it's talking about the hyperpulse generator, which is basically interstellar phone call. And this is why, what was his name? Black Pants Legion, I think that's what I remember talking about before in a previous BattleTech video. But he calls them Space A&T, calls the people who are overseeing it, Comstar, Space A&T. And, he's right. They are Space A&T. Only, way more asshole-ish, if that's even possible. So we need to go back to Bellerophon. Wait, no, that's not how you pronounce it. Let me look. Okay, and some of them have XP. Alright, well, first off, let's go ahead and get our warriors trained up.
Training complete.
What now?
So she's going to be stocking up XP for a while, but she's getting that as soon as possible.
Receive.
That is going to be her biggest, one. Let's see here. 600, so we'll go ahead and get this.
Mech warrior training complete.
What do you need?
600 here too.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by.
Okay, here we have pirate missions. All right, so we go to Bellerophon. I think that's how you say it. Bellerophon. Okay, so that's where we go in order to advance the story. It's kind of crappy with your reward, but that is a good skull. So this will take us to Detroit. Let me see what the star map says. Okay, active factions has not changed. So we're just gonna move the story along, and because this gets you quicker to your okay, you get 2 drop ships in the game. First is the Leopard, which we're in now, and the second is the Argo, which is a larger dropship and has upgradable facilities, which is something you want to try to rush as soon as possible,
Course plotted.
because it gives you incredible bonuses early on. It costs more to run it, but you get so much benefits from it. Okay, so not yet. I want to see what the other contracts here are. Ah, damn. Okay, so it's the Canopian. Hopefully that mission stays here, because we want to. I hate picking on the Canopians, but we need to get this, done. And we need to get, in good with the pirates. So Canopian royal family. This is Comstar, like I was saying, Space A and TNT. Here it says Comstar is a strictly neutral approach, to intersphere politics. However, this is actually complete bullshit. They are constantly in the shadows, fucking with everybody, trying to make sure they have ultimate control. So they are insanely assholish. They do stuff like straight up fucking framing opposing factions in order to pursue their own goals. So we're going to a pirate moon. So jump ships are what we've been going on. They're how you travel from system to system. I'm trying to think of a decent analogy. If you ever played EVE Online, they're like a more mobile versions of the jump gates. Okay, so now we have that open and ready. We want to travel our system. Oh, back to Alloway. Well, sadly you can't accept and do missions remotely. If it's something like that, you can't do it remotely. Then go to it. So you have to go. Then you go back to the mission site. It is kind of a hassle, but you get used to it. That being said, we're gonna go make nice with pirates. So here you can tell how close you are to the next level up. Let's see, we're kind of negative 15 right now. I guess because we start out low. This is why you want to avoid picking fights with them early on until you get inside the black market. Okay, so it should be done. Yep, I was tapped out for a moment while waiting for it to load.
Commander,
Honestly, this is loading a lot quicker than I remember it. Like, I swear it used to take, I don't know, 2 or 3, a minute or two to load. This is actually a lot quicker than, it's weird. Because I do remember this game having some real load time issues. So, it could be, I've done some, computer parts swapping out since I last played this, which is, a couple months ago, so, hey, that could be it. So, let me see.
I'll do what I can.
Consider me there.
On it.
Oh, we caught them out where they were gone.
Copy.
Got it.
Okay, let's go. Moving to position.
Moving to position.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
A whole lot coming. Okay, so there's 2 lights. 35 tonners, probably, they might be generous actually.
Here.
Yeah, are fire starters. We'll see. Just need visual.
Yeah?
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed.
Jenner. Jenner is a classic mech. It's also a classic, classic asshole mech. Now, this is what I was talking about, earlier with boosting up your tactical. Our tactical is not high enough, so we have no idea what this contact is. Could be a mech, could be a vehicle. We don't know until we see it.
Firing all weapons.
Damn.
What do you need?
Okay, we gotta get our people in position. Whoa, he's lighting us up. We gotta pull him back and get the heavier mechs in. Oh shit, that was a huge damage. Something you know about PPCs is when they hit, they can really fuck up your sensors.
Hey.
So we need to get the highest DPS stuff out. It's gonna be that Jenner right now.
That looked like a critical hit. Yep.
Waiting for
We're gonna.
orders.
I got a bad feeling. Let's see. His armor's pretty low. Oh yeah, he's in danger. So we're gonna go ahead and eject him.
Ejecting.
Cause I do not trust his luck right now.
Position confirmed.
So that was bad positioning from me, plain and simple. I should have let the heavier mech get in there and absorb hits. So that's gonna be a hefty repair bill. Ah, damn. Okay, they're taking damage too.
I'm doomed. Doomed. I'll try.
Let's see. It's a javelin. Okay. We gotta get rid of this Jenner. He's a pain in my ass. But I think, I think the Hatchet Man might be able to drop him. We need to get the really big DPS stuff out.
Targeted. For now, strike. That looked like a critical hit. Aye, aye. Understood.
Okay, he's lost his couple lasers. I definitely want to get this Panther out.
Firing.
Whoa!
Got past the armor.
That's a lot of damage. Hopefully the sight of the heavy will spook them. Make them come after me. No, they're probably going to... Yeah, I think they're going to target the hatchway instead, which is good. Fresher mech.
Reporting light damage. Armor holding. Right here.
Excellent, excellent. This is what we wanted.
Copy.
Bye-bye. Panther down.
I got him.
So they have 3 reinforcements.
Standing by.
He's got LRM, so he's not in a good position at all, Tech. However, this guy could be. There we go. He's down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, wow. He actually is close enough for LRMs. Those are supposed to have a minimum range.
Yes, Commander. I'm here. Ugh!
What? He's standing fucking still. How did you miss?
Missed. Standing by. If you say so.
Okay, so we're in danger of overheating.
Copy. Critical hit, Commander.
All weapons exited.
Ha 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 ha!
Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Okay, so we'll see what he does.
Right here.
Oh, he's got nothing. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so something to note is even if you destroy mechs, all of the weapons on the mech, they can still melee, and they can still punch or kick. They are not fully not. They are still a threat until you've got them destroyed. Until you remove them from the map. So be careful.
Standing by. Ugh! Tango down.
Okay, so that was all the reinforcements. So, yeah. If you kill everybody on the map, then go in. You do not have to do the extraction. The extraction only kicks in if you do not have all the other objectives complete, which means you can get an early escape. If you're having trouble completing the objectives, and you complete the main one. So we got a hefty repair bill and no injuries, so that's good. Okay, we got some crappy salvage, but we got the mech, which is important. So let's take a look at see what we got here. This is not bad. It could be much worse. Heavily damaged mech late game, even with significant upgrades, could still take a week or two. That could be really bad if it's your only heavy, if it's your best one. So let's see how much. I think they got what, 500 XP. Yeah, it doesn't look like much. So let's just ignore that.
Let's do this.
Yep.
Let them stock up XP for a bit. Okay, this is a turkey shoot right here. Let's see, where is it? Okay, this requires going to Detroit. So, planetary government does not ever change on your standing. So, like I said near the start, they are a punching bag.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
And a very good one at that.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay, so another dilemma. Now, if you have a mech warrior that's got this, by the time this pops up, it's something that does morale. But here you get it's a free morale upgrade if you have the technician tray on somebody. But if you pay them fine, you get extra morale, which is great because it helps us in combat. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, see, the higher you get, the better. It means you can pull off more snipes and such. Let's see, what do we have here for contract? Well, I want to see what other contracts are available. Okay, good, pirate one. Okay, I'm beating up Marik, that's fine. Should look at the store. Ah, Archer, damn, we don't have anywhere near enough money to... Well, we don't have enough parts anyway. Okay, it's the 10Z Cyclops that has the bonus. Yeah, that's the one. Late game we will be getting a Cyclops 10Z. 10Z is the one that has the Lance Command module that gives you +1 initiative. And it's a very strong combo.
Commander.
Alright, let's do our mission. Well, no, we're looking at the wrong one, aren't we? Wait, why did we come here? I kind of forgot. Oh, here it is, the contract. Wonder where was that?
Command interface initiated.
Copy. Heading out.
Heading out.
Hmm.
We got company.
Okay, light, 2 lights. Alright, let's see what we got.
Here. Advancing, I guess. If you say so.
Woo! He got hit damage heavily already.
Yep.
That was a good hit.
Understood. Moving fast.
Copy that.
Hmm. Damn, this is a tough one. I'm gonna get rid of him quick. Nah, I was wrong. I thought he died quick from that. Damn, we missed everything. Yep, that's the advantage of a light versus a heavy.
No damage detected.
Could be a pain in the ass to shoot one down.
Hey.
And he is gone!
I got him. What do you need?
So that is the supporting forces down shortly.
Commander. Affirmative.
Ooh!
Enemy max.
So you can actually tell before the damage pops up whether or not you're actually hitting the head. Like that little blast on the head, that was a headshot right straight up. Ooh, 50 ton, this is a medium mech.
Heading out.
Whoa! The fuck was that? Trebuchet, what the fuck? Well, we just lost our first mech warrior, so damn. He is probably honestly perm dead, so that sucks. But that's the kind of random shit you can get here. And I'm glad it wasn't the mech that mattered. But now it's vengeance time.
Copy that.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire.
Damn, who the fuck puts a fucking PPC on a trebuchet?
Aye aye.
But you know, that's XCOM for you. Sorry. That's XCOM. No, it's BattleTech, but it's just as fucking fucky as XCOM when it comes to RNG. So that kind of thing can't happen. You know, late game you're going to get much more protective of your mech warriors.
Confirmed.
Headshot. Okay.
All weapons committed.
Yes, Commander.
Looks like we're getting a shot on him.
Copy.
I think we got the PPC that time. I can't tell though, because
Critical hit, Commander.
I didn't check first.
Standing by.
Yes, arm 2 down. Okay.
I'm taking the shot. Got past the armor.
He is banged up. He's scared now.
Full throttle.
Now you miss.
Standing by. On my way. Locking in target. Of course, I missed.
I'm here. Understood. Copy that.
All weapons committed.
Oh, he's almost down.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Aye, aye.
Damn, he is a tough little bastard. There we go.
Enemy mech.
Well, unfortunately, we lost the mech warrior.
Mission successful.
And I do not know if it's going to be worth it or not to repair that assassin. I think he died an assassin. Yep, he is officially killed in action. Sadly, he was a Kickstarter. So he killed one mech and ejected once. Sadly, if you lose the mech warrior while you're only in the leopard stage, you cannot actually see the memorial wall until you get to the dropship stage, the Argo stage. So it's kind of inconvenient.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
So let's see how bad it is going to take to repair this thing. Damn, it's going to take at least a week. Okay. Where's the repair all button? Oh. 10 days work time. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. We had to put a new pilot in there. Let's see if we can actually hire anybody.
Ready to get it on.
There's some okay people here, but generally you want to if you follow my strategy of having all master technicians, you want to either have a recruit or a technician. None of these guys fit this.
Reporting.
How's it going?
Well, can't get any decent mech warrior here right now, so we will have to pass on and use our reserve, which is why we had him there. Hmm. So we're gonna go blow up the Rick now. Actually, hold on. Damn, I think we. Okay, yeah. For actual faction, you can go maximum, bonus for standing. We're a little bit better off on money right now, so yeah, we should go for this. Try to get 2 mech pieces this way. Oh, I need to go take care of that then, don't I? Oh, I didn't fix this up. Ah.
Right.
There we go. Max out armor, we're fine. Now we go back to the mission. Because you do want to get a couple of these early on so you can get some experience. Okay, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Whoa. Look at this place. It's so green.
Affirmative.
Confirmed.
Coordinates received.
Okay, let's go.
Report.
Okay, another fire starter.
Hey.
Yep. Let's move.
Okay, 2 35 tonners, so probably a generator and a fire starter, or 2 fire starters.
What now?
Receiving you. Roger that.
2 fire starters, called it. Don't think there's actually that many 35 tonners, so. And that's why I hate fire starters. They put a shitload of heat on you. If you're in a hot boat, you're kind of fucked. Even if you're doing like a special ultra cool build. That makes them dangerous, and why you should prioritize them whenever you see them on the field.
Critical hit, Commander.
What do you need? Oh, yeah.
Aye, aye.
Fucking punch!
Target's taking a critical hit.
All weapons committed.
Oh, and he's down. So he's been legged, which means he loses a lot of movement speed, and he's also going to suffer initiative loss. And he also took injury.
What now? Locking in target.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go ahead and melee.
Into position. Putting my weight into it.
Damn! Did he just Matrix teleport?
Target destroyed.
Ready for orders. Locking in coordinates. Engaging. Mech destroyed.
Mission successful.
Yeah, that was a quick and easy mission. Straight up Unga Bunga. Okay, no real injuries. Now we have another mech to assemble and sell. And then, the tooltip up there is exactly why you want to be friendly with the pirates. Because you want the black market access. You need it. Because some of the best equipment in the game is there, especially if you can get good paying contracts early on to access it. So there's no reason not to be friendly with the pirates.
Cleared for fighting.
Alright, let's go repair that thing and sell the other one.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Wow, 350,000 almost. That's good money. So let's take a look. Contracts.
Roger that,
We're
Commander.
going to advance the story now.
Job's
Ready
done.
to go over financials whenever you are.
Okay, we're not going to do that just yet. Take a look at the store. Some lights and heavies. So this is what I was talking about early on about injury resistance. You could crank it up with guts investing as well as certain mods like this. The mortar. Oh, that's a fun weapon. So you get a huge amount of reward here. So we used the pirate point, and I hovered over it to show some summation of what it is. Tortuga Dominions. A pirate named Lady Death. Yeah, let's not piss her off. He's taking a cheap shot at us. Oh, the dialogue here was actually pretty funny. Okay, so basically we're gonna go recover our dropship.
Command interface initiated.
Yep. Copy that.
Copy.
Position confirmed.
I'm here.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight again.
Haha, one down. So something interesting about turrets is they don't have true structure. If you destroy all their armor, then they're done. It's not like battle mechs where if you destroy armor on a location, they can still fight.
Standing by. Move order received.
Full throttle.
So we're gonna try to save our resolve and precision strikes because the boss here is a heavy mech, and we want to take down the heavy mech and get that early on for the rest of our lance.
What do you need? Confirmed.
Got something you want done? Copy that. Affirmative. Systems holding.
Engaging target.
Okay, that's turret's down. That's great. If you can find a turret generator on a map, take it out quick. It can save you a lot of hassle. It'll destroy all the turrets linked up to that generator. Like a massive fucked up feedback loop.
What now? Moving to position. Okay.
And the vehicles work the same way as turrets in the sense that if you destroy all the armor on a specific spot, they are done.
Yeah? Let's move. Acknowledge.
Go boom.
Enemy vehicle.
And if you can move a mech next to a vehicle or into melee range, it will insta kill them.
I copy.
And when late game assault class vehicles start spawning up, you want to get rid of them. Like there are some vehicles like the SRM carriers or the Shrek PPCs. You want to get those fuckers off the field because they will insta kill you if you do not. They have the insta kill power, I should say. Yeah, there's 3 vehicles that will scare the shit out of a mech pilot: SRM carriers, Shrek PPCs, and the Devastators. Oh my god, Devastators scared the fucking hell out of me. Those things are fucking strong.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
I'm here. Affirmative.
Let's see. Our lasers are 40 apiece. That's not going to insta kill it.
There we go.
Get it down very low. We can pop it on the way through.
Yep. Confirmed. Copy that. That one's gone.
Orders. Location confirmed. Taking shot.
Okay, now that's most of them. We just got to move in. The next wave will start when we get to the actual crash site.
Okay, let's go. On it.
Moving out.
There. Okay. Moving to position. Advancing, I guess. Yeah?
Ready to Get it on. Heading out.
Hey. Okay, let's go. Roger.
Roger that.
Advancing, I guess.
All right, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of
So they're gonna be coming from this direction.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
And we got contacts. Light vehicles.
What now? Copy. Hope this is enough.
Woo! Guy's arm.
Maybe things are looking up.
I guess you could say I disarmed him.
What do you need?
I'm not apologizing for that.
I'll do what I can. All weapons fire.
Okay, I think that guy's almost out of it now.
Badass.
Good to go. Coordinates received. Here it comes.
All weapons committed.
That's one down. There are 6 left. They count vehicles in this too, so it's easier than it looks like.
Dr. Murad, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
I'm here. Understood.
Okay, Scorpion might be a problem, but he's pretty banged up, so we can ignore him a little bit for now. Let's get his big buddies first.
Fire it.
There we go. Whoa! Look at that.
Hostile removed.
Power of good alpha.
What now?
Copy that. Acknowledge.
Okay, that general's gotta be out of it. If he's not, he will be shortly.
That's all you got? Hey. There. Okay.
Okay, 4 left.
Reporting. Enemy mover down.
Full throttle.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers.
Damn, that general still got a lot of firepower on him.
Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk, or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Aye, aye.
Might have too much SRM ammo in that mech. Gonna have to adjust it later.
Come on. Send me a what?
Ready for orders. I copy. Targeting for physical attack. Vehicle down.
I'm here. There we go. That looked like a critical hit.
Okay, now just two left. One is the boss and an escort.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We're gonna brace and cool, vent coolant. There we go.
Engaging cooling system.
Hey. Yeah?
Receiving you.
Yeah, wait for it to pop out.
Engaging target.
I'm here. Targeting for an alpha strike. What do you need? Heading out. Copy that. How'd that taste?
Orders. Moving to position.
Ooh, he's taking a lot of damage already. Oh, that could have been a bad idea.
Damage minimal.
But we got the cataphract in there now.
Engaging target.
Ought to get his attention.
Hey. Yep.
We're going to take some overheating damage because we want to try to disable that quick draw.
You say so.
Damn, nothing. Okay.
Nothing in here. Attacking from position.
Okay, Shadowhawk is down.
Gotcha.
Standing by.
Want him in safety. They got bad feeling.
Move order received.
How?
Losing lots of armor. I just realized I'm sitting on the fusion reactor.
Damn. If only we could get, actual hits in.
Affirmative.
It's overheating way too much. We got to
What
back out.
the heat? Confirmed.
Commander.
Ooh. Take damage to the rear, huh?
Damage
Armor is always the weakest on the rear back, the back of a mech.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Right here. Affirmative. Critical hit, Commander. Aye, aye. I'm here. Position confirmed.
Unfortunately, we cannot get her down the way we wanted. So
Yes, Commander. Moving to position. Standing by. Confirmed.
Location confirmed.
I'm there.
this is one of the few missions where you're forced to do an extraction this way.
Mission successful.
Good chunk of XP, cool. Now we've passed on the Jenner in favor of the Commando because we already had a Commando hull, 2 Commando hulls. So bam, and we got a Locust anyway. Nice. Alright, so I should try to explain something. We skipped the tutorial missions as well as the first one after. Basically, it's set up that House Serrano had a civil war of sorts, and Camilla there is the one who got kicked out, and she was believed dead the entire time. So. So this takes place 3 years after the coup and the Civil War started. Typical frontier world. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well. So now we can actually get much more free roaming area. And we found a Centurion. I forgot about that. So a Centurion's a decent medium mech. We will definitely use this.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Okay, so let's take a look at our available equipment to put on him. Alright, let's check the store. We got a lot of money to work with. Okay, nothing decent here. Maybe a while before we can actually do anything with it. Oh yeah, okay. I remember what I used to do with these is just put AC-20s on them and use them as a big boom mech. Because the AC-20, if you get hit by one of those, if you're not a medium at least, you're gonna get fucked. They hit hard. They hit really hard in this game. So let's take a look at contracts available. Yeah, not a fan of those. Alright, navigation. We're gonna probably do a couple more of these before ending the session. Because a lot of this is gonna be doing off-screen leveling up and grinding. Remember what the good mission, good areas early on were. So you can't go into Oregon Directorate space until you unlock it via story. Pirate factions are available over there.
Roger that.
Let's go.
Course plotted.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
We're not really working on any mechs, so we can just tell them to do this. No lasting consequences. Nice.
Job's done, Commander.
Now, if you choose to one of the other two options, you get a huge tech point bonus, which would help you a lot if you're in a bad position to repair or something. I think it also tanks morale a bit. But you know, it's not a permanent bonus or penalty, so it does wear off. And a lot of jumping around. Ooh. So this is a dilemma. Some regions can actually give you extra options, like the black market option just now. So it's actually really worth it to hang around in black market areas as well as gain access to it. Ah, a lot of missions available now. Great. So let's see. Some of these I don't remember seeing before. I wonder if they're just random as hell to get. Okay, government patrol. We will definitely take these guys on. Let's see. Can we get a huge amount? No, it's only 3. Okay. Yeah, that Centurion is nowhere near ready for use, so we're going to leave it alone for now.
Command interface initiated.
Well, this is scenic.
Reinforcements just means more stuff to shoot.
Advancing, I guess. Okay, let's go.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
We need to go and train after this, to crank up our tactician more. Okay, looks like lights.
What now? Okay, firing everything. Yep. On it.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Damage looks light, Commander. I'm okay for now. Yeah? Copy that. Roger. Hey.
Yeah, okay, I messed up my position on that one.
Moving to position.
If you want to fire on somebody, you can only fire on somebody that's in your targeting arc.
Engaging target.
LRMs, I need to get... Okay, I can look over there and see what he's got. Well, just gotta get a turn first. 15 damage. That's so cute trying to melee.
What now?
Dirty Tunner, that's probably, well, probably another
What
javelin.
do you need? Roger. Putting my weight into it.
Get patrols down.
Tango down. I'm here.
Good to go. Moving to position.
Hey.
Full throttle.
Yep, javelin.
What now?
Let's just drop him quickly.
Engage. Yep. I'll do what I can. Okay, I'm on it.
Commander?
Guess it won't let me move on to him. Oh, there we go. Try death from above.
Death from above.
And we missed. Shame.
Failed to connect.
Engaging target.
Damn.
No damage.
This is how you know it's XCOM2 of mechs. You can miss a point blank shot like that.
Hey. Copy. Didn't expect that. Yeah? Copy that.
Okay, that should be all of it then. Yep.
Mission Mission successful.
Pretty easy. Take the mix. We get everything anyway. Cool. Okay, so we have the Weltry Liberation mission. That is one that's kind of annoying unless you have at least one heavy mech, which we do have, but I prefer having at least two. So that is probably going to be something we go, get ready to do off screen. Then, next session we'll pick up doing, Weltry. But we're going to play one more random mission. Then we'll do that. So let's first get this taken care of.
Training complete.
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Now we have 4 technicians.
I'm here.
She's almost there at maximum technician ammo. Damn. Archer part, okay. Also, if we had Archer, we could easily steamroll the next couple missions just because he could sit at range and just pepper the fuck out of them. This is a high-paying one. Interesting. We're gonna repair.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, so at this point we're gonna stop the session and then pick up when we're ready to take on Weltry. We are gonna do some off-screen, mission completion in order to build up our warriors, as well as get money and hopefully access to a couple more heavy mechs. Because the next session, the game does ramp up very quickly on making you upgrade your lance, because you will start going against heavies and mediums a lot more than that, unless you only take 1 or half skull jobs. Once you start taking the bigger skull jobs, you are going to be fighting heavier lances. And I think it's at 3 skulls when the heavies are routinely in the mission. If I remember correctly, 2 skulls is when the heavies have a chance of appearing. And it's mostly mediums. And those guys, there are some really nasty mediums, so you do want to have at least a couple heavies. Anyway, thanks for watching this first one, and we'll see you again next time.